Here's your news wrap with the biggest headlines from the week gone by. India on Monday banned 59 mobile applications linked to China and asked phone companies to block them. The order came 2 weeks after a violent face-off between Indian and Chinese troops at the line of actual control in Ladakh's Galwan Valley. Among the banned apps are social media platforms like TikTok, WeChat, online retailers such as Shein and Romwe. This move will safeguard the interests of crores of Indian mobile and internet users. This decision is a targeted move to ensure safety and sovereignty of the Indian cyberspace, a government order said. India accounts for 45.8 million of the world's 142.6 million missing females over the past 50 years, a report by the United Nations said on Tuesday, noting that the country along with China formed the majority of such women globally. Between 2013 and 2017, about 460,000 girls in India were missing at birth each year. The report also added that 4.1 million girls will be forced to undergo genital mutilation this year. A viral photo of a 3-year-old sitting on the corpse of his grandfather in Sopore in the Kashmir Valley is making shockwaves on the internet. The Indian Army claims the man was shot by militant groups. However, the family of the victim, Bashir Ahmed, have said it was the Indian forces who opened fire, killing Ahmed. Indian security forces have denied the allegation, saying Ahmed was caught in crossfire between militants and the Indian Army. Following widespread outrage over the custodial torture and killings of father-son duo Jairaj and Benix, the crime branch CID on Thursday arrested 3 police personnel in Tamil Nadu's Thoothukudi district. Jairaj and Benix, who had been arrested for violating lockdown norms over business hours of their cell phone shop, died at a hospital in Kovilpatti on June 23rd while in judicial custody. The police are accused of allegedly torturing father and son at the Sathankulam police station. On Wednesday, Orissa crime branch arrested Biramitrapur police station's former inspector in charge, Ananda Majhi, for reportedly subjecting a 13-year-old tribal girl to rape inside the police station and then forcibly terminating her pregnancy in Sundargarh district. The alleged gang rape case was registered against the former IIC and 5 others, including the survivor's stepfather and 2 local youths on June 22nd. On Tuesday, Director General of Police had ordered the crime branch to take up the investigation into the case. A new strain of flu that has the potential to become a pandemic has been identified in China by scientists. It emerged recently and is carried by pigs but can infect humans, they say. The researchers are concerned that it could mutate further so that it can spread easily from person to person and trigger a global outbreak. While it's not an immediate problem, they say it has all the hallmarks of being highly adapted to infect humans and needs close monitoring. As it's new, people could have little or no immunity to the virus. The Union Ministry of Home Affairs has broken the glass ceiling in the 10 lakh strong Central Paramilitary Forces and asked the authorities concerned to share their views for recruiting transgender people in the rank of assistant commandants. If the MHA gets a positive response from the paramilitary forces, their comments will be shared with the Union Public Service Commission, which will then incorporate transgender people as the third gender in the application forms.